Today, we're dissecting AI product market fit, not the glossy demo where your AI assistant perfectly understands every request, but the brutal reality where users abandon your chatbot after 2 interactions. Your revolutionary AI feature has a 3% adoption rate, and your product team discovers that users love AI doesn't translate to users pay for AI. 3 experts who have watched brilliant AI capabilities die in the market, built features nobody wanted, and learned why technical impressiveness is often inversely correlated with user adoption. I'm Sam, and someone just asked me why our GPT-4-powered feature is being ignored while users flock to a simple keyword search.
I've launched a dozen AI products. Half failed spectacularly, a few succeeded by accident, and the rest taught me that users don't care about your model's parameters. They care about whether it solves their problem better than their current solution. The gap between what engineers think is cool and what users actually want is where most AI products go to die. I've seen teams spend millions building sophisticated AI only to discover users prefer the old manual process.
I build AI features that sound amazing in engineering meetings and bomb with real users. The problem isn't technical, it's that we optimize for demoability, not usability. We build AI that impresses other engineers but confuses normal people. I've learned the hard way that our AI can generate anything is a feature request nightmare, and it usually works, isn't good enough when users expect consistency.
I've guided hundreds of AI product launches. The pattern is clear. Teams that understand user psychology alongside AI capabilities build successful products. Teams that think better technology equals better product usually fail. The challenge isn't building impressive AI. It's building AI that people actually want to use repeatedly, pay for, and recommend to others.
Dr. Martinez, guide us through this product graveyard. Sarah and Jake, prepare to explain why our AI is 95% accurate. Doesn't matter if users don't trust the 5% failure rate. No mercy, no hand-waving about user education.
Let's start with the fundamental disconnect. What's the biggest illusion about AI products that both engineers and product managers fall for?
That AI capabilities automatically translate to user value. Engineers see GPT-4 can write code, so they build a coding assistant. But users don't want an AI that writes any code. They want an AI that writes the specific code they need, in their style, with their constraints debugged and documented. The gap between can do and does what I need is where most AI products fail.
The demo fallacy: we optimize for impressive DMOS because that's what gets funding and approval. But DMOS show best-case scenarios with perfect inputs. Real users give messy, ambiguous inputs and expect perfect outputs. I've built AI features that work flawlessly in controlled DMOS, but fail constantly in production because real user behavior is chaos.
Why do users say they want AI features but then not use them?
The AI hype versus reality gap. Users think they want AI because it sounds futuristic and helpful, but when they actually use it, they discover AI is unpredictable, sometimes wrong, and requires learning new interaction patterns. Meanwhile, their old solution, even if slower, is predictable and reliable. Users will choose boring reliability over exciting unpredictability almost every time.
And the learning curve problem: AI interfaces are fundamentally different from traditional software. Users have to learn how to prompt effectively, understand when the AI might be wrong, and develop mental models for non-deterministic systems. Most users abandon the feature before investing time in learning how to use it effectively.
Give me a concrete example of an AI product that failed despite impressive technology.
AI email composition tools. The technology is impressive. They can write emails in any style, tone, or length. But users discovered several problems. The AI doesn't know the context of their relationships. The emails sound generic and impersonal, and it takes longer to edit AI-generated emails than to write them from scratch. Users went back to templates and copy-paste. The AI was technically superior, but practically inferior.
How do these failures manifest in user behavior and metrics?
High initial adoption, rapid abandonment. Users try the AI feature out of curiosity, have a few bad experiences, and revert to their old workflow. We see engagement curves that spike at launch, then crater within weeks. Retention rates for AI features are often 10 to 20% lower than traditional features because the user experience is fundamentally less predictable.
And support ticket explosions. Users don't understand why the AI gave a certain output, or they expect deterministic behavior from non-deterministic systems. Our support volume tripled when we launched AI features because users needed help understanding how to work with the AI, not just how to use the product.
What are the most common AI product patterns you see?
Chatbotitis, making everything a conversational interface because that's what AI companies know how to build. But most user tasks aren't conversational. Users want structured forms, clear options, and predictable interactions. Adding a chatbot to a task that needs a form is like using a screwdriver to hammer nails.
The AI can do anything trap. We build systems that can technically handle any input but don't guide users towards successful use cases. It's like giving someone a Formula 1 car but no driving lessons. The capability exists, but users don't know how to access it effectively.
How do you research user needs for AI products that don't exist yet?
Focus on jobs to be done, not technologies. Don't ask users if they want AI features, ask about their current pain points, workarounds, and time-consuming tasks. Then prototype multiple solutions, only some of which involve AI. Often the best AI products solve problems users didn't even know they had, but they're grounded in real workflow pain.
How do you handle the trust and reliability problem with AI products?
Gradual trust building and graceful failure handling. Start with low-stakes use cases where AI mistakes are recoverable, show confidence scores, provide easy undo mechanisms. Most importantly, make the AI's limitations clear up front rather than letting users discover them through failure. Trust is built through consistent, predictable behavior, even when that means being transparently imperfect.
What about the personalization versus privacy trade-off in AI products?
This is a massive challenge. AI gets better with more personal data, but users are increasingly privacy conscious. We've found that explicit value exchange works best. Clearly show users how their data improves their experience, give them granular control, and provide immediate, obvious benefits. Users will share data for AI features, but only if the value proposition is crystal clear.
How do you price AI products? What models work?
Pricing AI is brutal because compute costs are variable, and user value is hard to quantify. Usage-based pricing aligns costs but makes budgeting difficult for users. Subscription models are predictable but can be unprofitable if users consume more than expected. The most successful AI products we've seen bundle AI features into existing workflows rather than charging separately for AI capabilities.
How do you measure product market fit for AI products specifically?
Traditional PMF metrics don't work well for AI. You need AI-specific metrics, accuracy in real use cases, time to successful completion, user trust scores, and most importantly, retention after the novelty wears off. We track AI feature stickiness. Do users keep using the AI after a month, or do they revert to manual processes?
In user effort reduction, the best AI products measurably reduce the time or cognitive load for user tasks. If your AI feature makes tasks faster, easier, or more enjoyable, that's product market fit. If it just makes them cooler without functional improvement, that's not sustainable PMF.
What about user education and onboarding for AI products?
Most AI products require more onboarding than traditional software. Users need to understand not just what the AI does, but how to interact with it effectively. We've had success with progressive disclosure, start with simple, constrained use cases, and gradually reveal more capabilities as users build confidence and understanding.
How do you handle the expectation management problem with AI?
Set conservative expectations and exceed them rather than overpromising and underdelivering. Show examples of what the AI can and can't do during onboarding. Use progressive enhancement, make the basic functionality work perfectly, then add AI as an enhancement rather than a replacement. Users are much more forgiving of AI limitations when they have fallback options.
What about the competitive landscape? How do you differentiate AI products?
Don't compete on AI capabilities, compete on user experience and problem fit. Everyone has access to similar foundation models. The differentiation is in understanding your users deeply, crafting the right interface, choosing the right problems to solve, and integrating AI seamlessly into existing workflows. The winners won't have the best AI, they'll have the best AI products.
How do you iterate and improve AI products based on user feedback?
AI products require different iteration cycles. You can't just A/B test prompts. You need to understand why users succeed or fail with the AI. We use a lot of qualitative research, user session recordings, and task analysis. The insights often lead to UX changes rather than model improvements. Sometimes the best AI improvement is a better traditional interface.
What about the business model implications? How does AI change unit economics?
AI changes everything about unit economics. Compute costs scale with usage in ways that traditional software costs don't. Successful AI products need to either charge premium prices, achieve massive scale efficiencies, or use AI to unlock entirely new value propositions. The middle ground of AI-enhanced features at traditional price points is often unprofitable.
How do you build AI products that create genuine user dependency?
Focus on workflow integration rather than standalone AI tools. The most successful AI products become invisible parts of users' existing processes. Think autocomplete, not chatbot. Think assistance, not replacement. When AI seamlessly improves what users already do, they can't imagine going back. When AI requires learning new patterns, adoption fails.
So AI product market fit isn't about building the smartest AI. It's about understanding human psychology, workflow integration, expectation management, and the brutal reality that users choose predictable mediocrity over unpredictable excellence. This is more like behavioral psychology than computer science.
Welcome to product development in the AI era. Anyone can access powerful AI models, but building AI products that people actually want to use, pay for, and rely on. That requires deep understanding of human behavior, not just machine learning. The technology is table stakes. The differentiation is in the product.
This episode was brought to you by Engineer Panic, where we expose the gap between what engineers build and what users actually want. Because understanding why your technically impressive AI product has terrible adoption might be more important than adding more parameters. We're back, let's talk about the practical nightmare of actually achieving AI product market fit. Sarah, what's the most counterintuitive advice for AI product teams?
Start with the worst possible user input, not the best. Design for edge cases, confusion, and misuse first. Most AI demos show perfect use cases, but real users will break your assumptions immediately. If your AI product only works with well-crafted inputs, it's not ready for real users. Build for chaos, not perfection.
Make failure obvious and recoverable. Don't hide AI uncertainty behind confident interfaces. Show when the AI is guessing, provide alternatives, and make it easy to undo AI actions. Users trust AI more when it's transparently imperfect than when it pretends to be perfect, but occasionally fails catastrophically.
Solve smaller problems completely rather than bigger problems partially. A perfect AI spelling checker beats an imperfect AI writing assistant. Users prefer reliable automation of small tasks over unreliable automation of complex tasks. Start narrow, nail the experience, then expand.
What are the biggest red flags in AI product development?
Building AI first instead of user first. Teams that start with what can our AI do instead of what do users need. Overcomplicating interfaces because the AI is sophisticated. Treating user education as a solution to poor UX. If users need training to use your AI product effectively, your product design has failed.
Optimizing for accuracy metrics instead of user satisfaction metrics. An AI that's 95% accurate but fails on the tasks users care most about will have terrible adoption. Conversely, an AI that's 80% accurate but fails gracefully on edge cases users understand might have great adoption. Optimize for user success, not model performance.
Assuming AI improves every workflow. Some tasks are better done manually, and some users prefer manual control. The best AI products know when not to use AI. Adding AI everywhere is like adding salt to every dish. It doesn't always improve the result.
How do you validate AI product ideas before building them?
Wizard of Oz testing, simulate the AI experience with humans behind the scenes. This lets you test the user experience without building the AI first. Often you discover that the interaction model needs fundamental changes before you worry about AI accuracy. Test the product concept, not the AI implementation.
What keeps you up at night about AI product development?
That we're building AI products based on engineer intuition rather than user research. The AI hype means products get funded and built without proper validation. We're creating solutions looking for problems instead of solving real user pain points. Too many AI products are technology demonstrations, not user-centered products.
The sustainability problem. Many AI products have unit economics that only work at massive scale or with premium pricing, but users aren't willing to pay premium prices for inconsistent experiences. We're building products that require Netflix-scale adoption to be profitable, but with user experiences that prevent reaching that scale.
The expectation inflation problem. Each successful AI product raises user expectations for all AI products. Users expect ChatGPT-level capability in every AI interface, but most use cases don't need or can't support that level of sophistication. Managing expectations while delivering value is increasingly challenging.
How do you measure success for AI products beyond traditional metrics?
User confidence and trust metrics. We track how often users accept AI suggestions, how quickly they override AI outputs, and whether they use AI features in high-stakes situations. The goal isn't just usage, it's confident, trusting usage. Users who trust your AI will use it for important tasks, not just experimentation.
Final advice for teams trying to find AI product market fit.
Spend more time with users than with your AI models. Understand their workflows, frustrations, and mental models before building anything. The best AI products feel obvious in retrospect because they solve real problems in intuitive ways. Technology should be invisible, value should be obvious.
Build the minimum viable AI experience, not the maximum viable AI capability. Start with simple, reliable AI features that clearly improve user workflows. Resist the temptation to showcase everything your AI can do. Users want tools that make their lives easier, not technology demonstrations.
Question the AI assumption. For every AI feature you're considering, ask, could this be solved better with traditional software? Sometimes the best AI product strategy is knowing when not to use AI. Choose AI when it's the best solution for the user, not because it's impressive technology.
This has been Engineer Panic. We've learned that AI product market fit requires understanding human psychology as much as artificial intelligence, that technical capability doesn't equal user value, and that the best AI products often make the AI invisible. Sweet dreams, and may your users actually want the AI features you're building.
Thanks for the reality check. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to figure out why our users love our AI feature in surveys but never actually use it in production, and why our most successful AI implementation is the one that's completely hidden from users.
And I need to explain to my engineering team why we're removing half the AI features we spent months building because users find them confusing, even though they're technically impressive and work exactly as designed.
Keep building, keep testing with real users, and keep remembering that the goal is user success, not AI sophistication. The future belongs to products that happen to use AI, not AI that happens to be a product.
This has been Engineer Panic, where AI capabilities meet user reality. Until next time, remember, your AI isn't failing because it's not smart enough. It's failing because it doesn't solve problems users actually have. Build for humans, not for demos.